Go ahead and subscribe and click that bell.
Let's go.
All right.
Welcome to John and April's Kitchen Table, where we talk about trending topics.
And today's topic is Diddy and Steve Harvey's daughter.
Ooh.
Apparently, Diddy and Steve Harvey's daughter, her name is Lori Harvey, there is speculation that they may be dating each other.
Yeah, the other day they saw them out as twinsies. I don't know what they were doing. But
I don't know either, but they're wearing similar outfits, so people are saying maybe they're dating. Who knows?
Or maybe it's a daddy-daughter dance.
Whoa, that's... Either way it goes, this is not a story if they weren't so differently aged.
Exactly.
She's 22?
And he's 49.
49. So the question is today, whether or not you have a problem with an age gap when people are dating, and what is your threshold? Like, is there a number for you that is too big of a gap? Is there an age? How do you feel about that?
Well, I know some people who are married and they're 10 years apart, 12 years apart.
I do too.
And it's fine. It's like they love each other, they're fine, whatever. Yeah. But I guess when you start getting into, 30 years apart almost, it just seems a little weird.
So if we do the math, 49 minus 22, that is 27.
Right.
So it's almost 30 years apart that they are. My personal feeling is when people have an age gap, there are a few things that matter. Number one, sometimes a person can be young but older acting.
That's true.
So they can be a more mature person. You've met a person who is, what we call an old soul. Mm-hmm. And then there are other people who are older who are a little bit young at heart or whatever.
Right.
So if somebody young at heart that's older marries somebody who's an old soul, I think it can work. I don't see a problem with that at all.
That's true. I think too is what age they are when they're together.
Right.
Because if she's 60 and he's 80, then you're like, okay,
no big deal.
But when I think about it, let's think about their age. That means when she's 62, he'll be 89. It's like, wowzers.
That's a big difference.
But I mean, I don't know. I guess you can't really judge that.
You can't.
Because
you can't.
It's just, when you think about it, then you say, ooh, when he was 27, she was just born.
Right, that's the thing. That's the thing that makes it feel weird, is that you start looking at where you were at parts of your life and how weird that would be if you were dating then.
Yeah.
So obviously she's 22, she's of age, she's old enough she's an adult, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But just like 5 years ago, she was 17.
Yeah.
So that and 5 years ago, he was 44.
Yeah.
So obviously, in that case, it's against the law. You know what I'm saying? They can't be together. He'd be going to jail for that.
Well, you could say that about somebody that's 10 years older.
That is true. That is true. But all I'm really saying is sometimes I think I'm going back to what you just said.
Okay.
I think it's about when you're dating and how old you are at the time.
Right.
That sometimes makes you feel more comfortable or less comfortable.
Right. So it really has to be you as a person. How do you feel? If you're good with it, you guys click.
Right.
You love each other.
I really want to know from our audience. Put something in the comments and let us know how you feel. Do you have a threshold? Is there a particular age gap where you say, that's just too big for me? I don't think that can work. Are you okay with people dating someone that is younger or older than them? Do you think it should always be within like a 2 or 3 year gap? I don't know. We'd love to hear from you though. So back to my question to you, April. I want to know, what is your comfort level? I'm not asking you to judge whether or not Diddy and Lori Harvey are wrong. I'm not asking you to judge that in particular. Yeah. I just want to know from you, since we're talking about age gaps, is there a particular age gap that makes you feel uncomfortable?
I'm just saying, like, if I was single right now and a 60-year-old dude came up trying to talk to me, I would be like, no boo. Why?
Because you're only 30?
That's right. That's right.
That's wrong.
As a 30-year-old woman, yes.
10 years ago. Sorry.
No, but seriously, when I was 25, if a guy came up to me and he was 35, I would be like, no.
So for you personally, if you were single right now, you don't think you could date a guy who was 10 years older than you?
Well, if it was you, maybe that's...
Well, clearly if it was me,
I'm just saying, if you were 10 years older than me, maybe I'd have a different... So I think it's the way you act.
Right.
Because let's say, the guy looks good.
Right.
He's fit.
Right.
He's young looking.
He seems your age.
Yeah, he seems your age. We have a lot in common.
Yeah.
I guess you don't even look at age when it comes to that. I guess the guys that I'm thinking about are older.
Right.
And they act older.
Right.
So,
So your point is, you personally could not date a guy who acted his age if he was 20 years older than you. Or even if he was 10 years older than you, you don't want him to act 10 years older than you. You want somebody who feels like he's compatible with your age.
Right.
That's really your point.
And when I think about Diddy, I'm sure he's hip and young at heart.
It's possible.
And, or she could be a little old lady.
Right, it's true.
So you don't know. But I'm saying you can't judge that.
Right.
For me, when I hear anything more than 15, even 15 is like, it's just like, whoa, you know.
I think for me, 10 years I feel very comfortable with. And I think part of the reason is because we have so many friends right now who have gotten married who basically are within that age difference.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 7 to 10 years with their wives, most of my friends. And honestly, they're very compatible with their spouses, and it feels like it works and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah, it does.
So for me, maybe that's why, because things have been that way now for a little while, so I'm comfortable with it. I don't know.
And women do mature faster than men.
That is true.
So
that is true. You're right.
Your friends were not at the maturity level of their age, so they need to make sure they stayed in the right age group.
So much shade. No, but seriously, that is true though. But
I'm really not joking.
But I do think that is true. I do think that at times women tend to mature faster than men, and so sometimes that's true, and you can have a maturity level that's compatible. So maybe that's the most important thing in this situation.
I think so. I think it is. It's just hard to see sometimes because it's just weird.
Yeah, I actually
when you're talking that huge of a gap, 22 and 49, that's just such a big gap. She really could be his daughter.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he has a son that's her age.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, to me, that's where it really feels like, man, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that.
And I know my friends who have parents that date women or men that is the age they are, it makes them feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's just so weird.
Yeah.
You're dating someone that could be your child.
Right.
So maybe they were twinsies.
Right.
Because there was a father-daughter dance, so he borrowed Steve Harvey's daughter. I mean, really, that could be the case.
That's not it.
Or bring your daughter to work day.
Okay, maybe that's it.
You know?
We just had a little fun with this, but let us know what you think about this subject. Go ahead and put something in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. All right, we'll see you next time.
All right, bye.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell to be notified about our next episode.
See you next time.
Bye.